I think for many of us, we've had policies coming out of Washington we haven't liked. They've been bad, they've been hurtful, they've been destructive. But we've always had a sense that in America, all right, you had your shot, all right, we're going to organize ourselves and we're going to come back. And we're going to come back to the same system of law and opposition that you did to get your policies through. But what we've seen in the last year is, it's not just that we have bad policy, we have now corruption of the form of government across many fronts. You have things taking place in the Affordable Care Act that's just rewritten, if you will, in the middle of the game. I mean, if you imagine that on a sports field, what kind of revolution we'd have? You change the rules in the middle of the game. Well, that's what's happening in the sports field of American law. You have the Affordable Care Act. You got an Environmental Protection Agency, which is trying to effectively raise the electricity rates in this state by 30%. That's Dominion. Now, I can tell you that's illegal and unconstitutional. You might think, oh, what, okay, you're a lawyer, but why do you think that's... President Obama's own Harvard law professor, the guy who's given to his campaign twice, not a Tea Partier, he's the one who said we don't need to be burning our Constitution when we make our national energy policy. 30% increase in the cost of this plant, 30% increase in your electricity rates. You imagine that rifling through the economy? What that will do to all everyday prices? Now, I bring this up and I stress this because people say, oh, people don't know about this. They don't, talk about what they know. Well, they didn't know about Obamacare until people gathered and they gathered and they gathered and they spread the word, they spread the alarm about what was coming, and we put up the heck of a fight to try to stop it. And the fight continues on that front. Well, I'm telling you, there is a threat to this economy and your own livelihoods coming from an out-of-control federal bureaucracy, federal agency that has to be stopped. And I think that, not only do I think, I know this state, through elected representatives in Richmond, that's why I'm running, in part, is to stop this thing. We can stop this. The General Assembly passed a bill to ignore federal regulations pertaining to wood heaters. They said to heck with it. And we even had our governor sign that. Well, if we're going to protect wood heaters from regulation, we can protect fixed-income seniors from exorbitant increase in their electricity rates. That's real-world differences in their lives. It's a question about food, or am I going to be cool in the summer or warm in the winter? We have to go to the mat to stop that. And I stress we can win on this front. And if we win on this front, we can win on other fronts. Sometimes you have to have a victory to sort of spread the word, be a deterrent from other actions. Well, we got to win on this, and if we win on this, we will send a message loud and clear. It might even be in its own dimension as loud and clear as the shot heard around the world on April 19, 1775, that we're not going to take this illegality any longer.